Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Tyler from House of Cards TCG, bringing you another live duel from our locals. On the left, we have Ben, and he is playing Salamangreat. That is correct. He is playing Salamangreat. And on the right, we have our own Shane playing Swordsoul Tenyi Haukbot. That's what I like to call it. I think when people say Swordsoul Tenyi, I don't like that. Or Swordsoul Tenyi Hauk. I'm going to call it Swordsoul Haukbot. That's what it is. So, yep, so this should be an interesting match. Not often that we get to bring Salamangreats onto the channel, so we're excited to do that for you today. I'm excited to commentate this. I remember I'm actually going to have an opportunity to play Ben later on, and I'm going to post that duel with him as well. But for this one, we're going to have Shane. I know this was an intense duel. It went back and forth, so this should be a really good one to commentate. But before we get into it, could you please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel? It truly means a lot. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of February. So you subscribing to our channel means a lot. We post daily, and we also do deck profiles, live duels, dueling books, how to beats, and a lot of educational stuff on how to become a better duelist. So without further ado, we are going to see, I think, Shane win the the dice roll, and we're going to dive on in to this live duel.
House of Cards
TCG.
All right, starting things off, I do realize that we need to fix our camera a little bit. We can't see the top side of the screen, but we'll get on that. We do see a Lightning Storm and Imperm in Ben's hand. That's going to be really nice going against Swordsoul. That's going to crush him, actually. But Shane opens up with an Ecclesia. He's going to use Ecclesia's effects to tribute herself, and that's going to special summon a Swordsoul monster from his deck. Usually goes for the Mo Yi, and then he reveals another Mo Yi in hand to then bring out a token. Those two are going to make your Grandmaster, and then what happens when you make Grandmaster is actually say, oh, that's a droll. So we got Shane main deck and droll at the locals. That is some stuff that he would do right there. So, we're going to see Grandmaster come down. Grandmaster's effect is it lets you add a Swordsoul card from your deck to your hand, and Mo Yi, when it's used as a synchro summon, allows you to draw, and that's how you chain block the Grandmaster. I see Ben thinking he does have an Imperm. Is this something that you want to Imperm? Probably not, because his next move is going to go for the Long Yuan. And what you can do is when you go for the Long Yuan, they bring out Baron. You can just start with an Imperm on the Baron. The Grandmaster's already in attack. So you have Grandmaster and you have Baron. They're both going to be in attack, because nobody's playing around Lightning Storm right now. And especially with Baron's difference between attack and defense, most people put Baron in attack. So you just Imperm Baron, drop Lightning Storm, wipe that. If he has Blackout, it turns it off because he has no Worm on the field. Boom, you just go for the kill there. So crazy what we're about to see here. So we're going to see him add the Long Yuan, and we're going to Long Yuan pitch, and I did not see what he pitched because we cut off the top of the screen, so we will work on that. I know with my duel with Ben, I've adjusted that, and I noticed that, but I know how this duel went, so I had to commentate this. But we're going to go ahead and see the Long Yuan synchro with the token, and that's going to go into a Baron, and we're going to get the Long Yuan effect to burn for 12, which is insane. That's how it helps with the OTK. So look at that. Way to play into Lightning Storms right here. Imperm Lightning Storm. It's about to come down. It's about to get hit. I can't wait to see it. So we can set one. We don't know what it is. Oh, there it is, a Blackout. So we do know that top card is Blackout, whether it be Imperm or drop or whatever it be, but the Blackout is completely turned off to an Imperm Lightning Storm. Here it comes. Get ready. I see an Ash. I think he top deck an Ash there. Here it comes. Here it comes. Let's see it. All right. Imperm on the Baron. It resolves. Drop it. Oh, there it is. The Lightning Storm. Wipe it off. Turn off the Blackout. Go for the game. Go for game. All right, let's see what he's got. He's going to go ahead and go for the Jaguar here. Shane's got to read. It's not a good sign. So we're going to go for the Jaguar. I see Spinny in hand. Let's see what Ben decides to do here. He's going to go ahead and Spinny discard. And then he's going to go ahead and link off the Jaguar, go for the Balinks. And then we're going to go ahead and get the Balinks effect to search for the Sanctuary. So if all this resolves, because like I said, he had Blackout. We don't know what the other set is, but I think I saw that it was a spell. It might have been a Swordsoul spell. I'm not 100% sure there. But we are going to see Ben get the Sanctuary, and he is going to activate it. I do think that this gets cut off the screen, so you just have to remember that the Sanctuary is there. Like I said, we are going to work on fixing that and correcting that. Also, comment down below. Let me know if you guys enjoy these locals, live duels, commentating. Truly appreciate it if you just comment and let me know what your thoughts are, because if you're not enjoying them, I won't keep posting them. But if you are, I'll keep working on them. So we're going to get this Sanctuary. That's going to allow him to use the Balinks to go into another Balinks. And now, are we going to see the Mirage Staleo come out? So we are going to get the Jaguar summoned back by shuffling in the Balinks. Now he's going to get the Spinny. Spinny is going to go ahead and summon itself back. And then we're going to see him overlay for... Or actually, he's going to go for the Link here. He's going to go for the Link. I think he's going to climb. We're going to go for the Update Jammer. And if Shane's got nothing to stop this, we're going to go Update Jammer and Balinks into Transcode. Oh, no. Transcode, bring back Update Jammer. Is this how this is going to end? Let's see. So, Transcode, does he have an Impermanent Droplet? Was that an Impermanent Droplet set? If it is, this is the time to use it, Shane. If you have the Impermanent Droplet, use it here. Do not let Update Jammer come back. And it was a Chalice. So I did see it was a spell. He is going to Chalice the Transcode Talker, but it does give it 400. That's going to put 2,700 attack, I do believe, because I think it's at 2,300. Adds the 400 from Chalice. That actually just saved him from getting OTK just now. I'm going to be honest, because Transcode plus Update goes into Access Code, which is a 5,300 attack boss monster that attacks twice. So... he only gets the 2,700 damage in there, and let's see what he decides to do. I think he passed over to Shane and Drew. They're going over damage right now, so they're talking about how much damage each one of them have taken. So Ben has taken 12, and Shane has taken 27. And let's see what Shane decides to do here. He's gonna go ahead and Vishuda. Vishuda, oh, this is just, if you open, he must have top decked Vishuda. That is insane. Now he can link that off for the link one, the Monk Tenyi. And then he can go ahead and Vishuda bounce Transcode. However, I don't know if that's a smart play. So he's going to normal summon Ecclesia. He's going to activate Ecclesia effect, and that gets met with an Ash. Now he has to Vishuda. As what I was about to say is, do you Vishuda bounce Transcode? Because what's the chances that they play another Transcode? Might be pretty good, but that's just not something that you want in the extra deck. So he is going to go ahead and bounce the Transcode, and then he's going to swing with Monk for 1,000. I guess you do, because then you can just Transcode, use the effect. I don't know if Transcode is on summon or if it's I think it's activated. So actually you could just use Transcode next turn. So you do have to bounce that with Vishuda. But this is not in a good position for Shane. I mean, he's been met with an Ash. He's been met with the Imperm Lightning Storm. He's had to overcome a lot here. We know that the Blackout is actually active now. So that's something to note. Prior, the Blackout was not active, but now he does have a Worm on the field. So if Ben commits 2 cards on the field, he could flip Blackout, targeting his own Monk into... There he is. So he is actually going to target the Sanctuary that we can't see, and Blackout is going to resolve. Then he's going to go ahead and activate Balinks to protect his Salamangreat there. So now he's going to go ahead and activate Spinny. Spinny's going to bring itself back. That was crazy. So maybe, I don't know, Shane. He did get rid of the Sanctuary, which is pretty good. So Sanctuary does allow them to link over, but now he could just go straight into a Sunlight Wolf. So he used Spinny. I believe we're going to see a Sunlight Wolf come down. Okay, we're going to go with the Balinks. I'm not exactly sure what happened there with Spinny and why he got banished, but then Jaguar is going to come back. We're going to see them both drop into a Splash Mage. He is going to go Splash Mage, bring back the Update Jammer. No, Splash Mage cannot do that. So we're going to see him bring back the Jaguar. Then that's going to go into the Transcode Talker. And then we're going to see the Transcode Talker come down, bring back the Update Jammer. Those two make Access Code. Access Code gain attack. And that is going to be game 1. Going to Salamangreats. Going second against Swordsoul Haukbot. And Salamangreats do take it down. Great game one. Imperm Lightning Storm, too strong. So you'd love to see it. All right. Game one is over. Let's let them side and let's go on into game two. All right, going on to game two, just a reminder to please make sure to like this video and also to subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we are trying to hit 2,000 by the end of the month, so your support does mean a lot. Now let's dive into game two. We're going to see Swordsoul Haukbach go first, and we're going to be able to see what they're able to combo off with, and let's see if he can get some full combo. Usually they're really consistent deck. I think I do see 2 Vashuda, though. That's not good, so... he can actually Vashuda. It actually is not terrible if you can get a Longu 1 access. Then you can pitch the other Vashuda and have set up. You get the Ashuna can add itself back. So there's some plays. So he does open up with a Vessel as well. So he's gonna go special summon Vashuda, link that off for the Monk. Then he's gonna activate Vessel. Vessel's gonna allow him to send a Tenyi monster to the or a worm actually. My apologies, to the grave, and then he'll be able to add a worm or a Tenyi. Oh no, Shane bricked. Oh no, he's gonna go ahead and he got ashed on the Vessel. So there we go. See, I told you I fixed the camera angle. So. Oh, we're going to see the Ash on the Vessel, and then we're going to see the Kaiju on the Monk. So if that back row is a blackout, then now is completely turned off thanks to the Kaiju. So that Kaiju is insane. But we do see Foxy coming out. Man, that's crazy. If that was a blackout, that's insane. So we're going to see Heavenly Prison come out. That's going to protect his back row, and he's going to set 1. And then he's going to go ahead and link that off, Foxy off for a Balinx. Balinx effect is going to go ahead and add. He's going to ash that. So now we're going to go ahead and pass to Shane. Shane's going to go ahead and draw. So we're going to see if Shane's going to get himself out of here. He does have a Vashuda, but he does not have the Monk access. That is the problem. So if he doesn't have anything to summon here, he cannot use Vashuda in grave because the Godarla just completely cut off that whole engine for him. That Godarla actually clutch. We don't know what the back row is, but keep in mind that the back row is protected by Heavenly Prison. And if either one of these guys activates their set card, he can now summon Heavenly Prison, which is a 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense body. He's going to go battle with the Godarla. Godarla's going to hit into Balinx. He's going to take that damage. I think I see Despot in Shane's hand, so we are going to see the brick in Shane's hand. We do know the other cards of Vashuda, so Vashuda, Despot. He could normal summon. I was going to say normal summon Despot, turn both those into a Hauki Fibrax. And then he could, but then what does he bring out? He has nothing. He has no play after that because I don't think I guess he could bring out a Tuner. But then he can't go Auroradon because Auroradon needs 2 machines. And we're going to see a Torrential. Oh, no. Torrential getting rid of the Despot. Now he's going to be able to summon Heavenly Prison. And he can actually set any spell or trap card from his deck to his... He's going to set Circle, isn't he? He's setting Circle. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to see Circle get set. That's absolutely insane to see Heavenly Prison go into Circle to give that access for the Salamangreat players. That is insane. So is it Trap Salamangreat now? That's kind of crazy. But we're going to see Shane go with the Vashuda. He's going to go ahead and special summon the Vashuda. And then he's going to go ahead and link off the Vashuda to go for the Monk. And then we're going to see him. He could activate Vashuda. Bounce. There's nothing to really bounce. He could bounce the back row, which is the Circle. He just activates it next turn anyway, so really there's nothing to bounce here. He doesn't want to bounce the Heavenly Prison unless he wants to get rid of the 3k body, but you do not want to give him access to another set the following turn. He just reveals it, and he could actually flip Circle, summon Heavenly Prison anyway. Literally does nothing. So save the Vashuda, and let's see what he decides to do. He does have 1 set. And we're going to see what that is. He's going to go ahead and flip over the Blackout. Blackout's going to go ahead and pop the Circle, Heavenly Prison, and his Tenyi. That was insane. You have to love to see that. So it's a pretty much an open board game here. Open game state, I'm sorry. Let's see what the Salamangreat player decides to do as it gets passed to him. We are going to see him go ahead and Lady Debug. So now he can use the effect of Lady Debug. That's going to go ahead and search. He grabs the Gazelle. We see Shane checking his text messages now. So he knows that this game is just all for nothing. But we're going to see here. We're going to go for a Balinx, linking off. And that's going to go ahead and grab the Sanctuary, all the Sanctuary, coming right back. So we're going to see him link the Balinx off to go for another Balinx. And then that's going to trigger the Jack Jaguar. That's going to go ahead, or not Jack Jaguar, but the Gazelle. Then he's going to send the Spinny to the graveyard. And then he's going to Spinny effect, bring back, and he's going to take those two. Oh no, it's happening. He's going to go into the Update Jammer, turn Update Jammer and Balinks into a Transcode Talker, Transcode into Update, Access Code, and that is game. We're going to see Salamangreat take it down 2-0 against Swordsoul Tenyi. Granted, Shane didn't. Oh, that was just tough. The Imperm Lightning Storm game 1. Then the Godarla hits him game 2. Absolutely insane. You got to love to see it when a rogue deck can come in and beat a tier 1 meta deck. We absolutely love to see that. So unfortunately for Shane, he does lose 2-0 to Salamangreat. Congratulations, Ben, on your win. Love to see it. Maybe we can get your deck profile on the channel so that we can show off what your Salamangreats can do. But for everyone out there watching, this has been Tyler with House of Cards TCG. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know down below if you enjoy the live duel content, because I want to continue to make these videos. So if you enjoy it, please like and let me know down below so that I can continue to bring you more of our locals live duel commentating. So, all right, everyone, I'm going to officially sign out. Appreciate you and have a great week.
House of Cards. TC.